Quite a few years ago now, I started my own business in the health industry, worked incredibly hard and achieved lots of success. And it made me feel good, and it made me feel like I'd achieved and accomplished, and it made me feel successful. However, I had spent no time really investing in other areas of my life. And looking back on it now with hindsight, I often think, what if we climbed the ladder of success only to stand back and realise that the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall? Because many people have lived an entire lifetime and got to the end of it and said, I wish I'd done it differently. Yet if they had taken time to reflect over the course of those years, they would have adjusted and they would have realigned. And I don't want to get to the end of life and wish I'd realigned. I don't want to get to the end of raising my sons when they're grown adults and say, I wish I'd been around more. And that only comes from reflection. I think to build a well life, particularly in this culture that we live in, because it is very fast-paced and there's so much comparison, I think it takes intention to build a life that is well and to build a life that's fulfilled. And there's something beautiful about getting to a place in life where we are happy and content with where we are. And who has time to do that? Who has time to spend a few hours throughout a week? You know, I'm a busy mom with 3 kids, run a business, also do other work, have a husband. Who has time to reflect? But I truly believe, who has time not to? We will never stand in a perfect state, ever. But we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for the elements of what makes us up to be integrated. And when my soul is integrated with my mind and my body, when all those parts are integrated, there's harmony and things flow. Like all creation, there's a flow to it and there's a rhythm to it. I guess for me, I realized that I was dancing a rhythm that I wasn't made to dance. When we hurt our leg, our body shouts and tells us. When our soul is damaged, we often don't necessarily know because we medicate ourselves on this busy world that we live in. So it's only when we pull back in those quiet times and reflect and ask ourselves the questions that we begin to dig a little bit deeper into our lives and who we are. And that's when we allow the soul to speak and have a voice. Seeds of greatness are inside every one of us. And I think if we stand back and give ourselves some time to reflect, we all know that. We all know we're here for reason and purpose. And knowing that our well-being is an integral part of that. Because in order to live out the lives that we're designed to live, we've got to be well.